If you read the title, I kinda need money. I'm also very worried about the future. You know, AI, World War III, and all that crap. But to quickly change the subject, I'm not going to be any other YouTuber that's going to just post videos all willy-nilly. I'm actually going to try and be one of those big famous YouTubers like the Odds Ones Out and Jaden Animations. But I need the Apple equipment to do so. I want the new MacBook Pro, which is, oh dear, so I can connect it to the Pro Display XDR, which is, oh god. And judging by the fact that we need to connect it to a Pro stand, we would probably get a price tag of $9,597! That's near $10,000! Do you see why I made this video? I make videos on an iMac Retina 4K 21.5-inch 2017 model, which can only run macOS Ventura, which means I'm missing out on Sonoma, Sequoia, and most importantly, the latest version, Tahoe, which is literally Windows 7. Which is, oh man, I remember Windows 7. And also, we've been enjoying these new Airheads sour bars. Me and my girlfriend were enjoying some, and her face got stuck. You're really going to get a kick out of this. Dude, Windows 7 nostalgia is the only thing I have. Please don't take that away from me. Anyways, this video might be the longest video I have ever made. I would go for a top 10, but that would be a little bit too short. Without further ado, here are the top 20 things I would buy if I had a lot of money, or a functioning Patreon.
Cougar!
Let's start off nice and easy with a normal Apple Pencil, which is $80, the same price as a Nintendo game. Listen, Nintendo, you have two options. Add Mii's to Mario Kart World, or lower the price. Or you can get absolutely kicked by Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. As long as I'm fed, I'm okay. Yeah. The Apple Pencil Pro. Oh. Well, son of a...
Adobento.
Okay, so we have 3 iPads, 3 choices. Let's see their prices. Yeah, I might be going for the new iPad Air, but I'm not afraid to aim for Pro, but for right now, I'm aiming for Air.
Standing by.
Oh my gosh, this iPad mini is so adorable. It's so adorable. I'm not going to use it for animation, but I am going to use it for video games and other stuff. A 100-inch Neo QLED TV with an ability to perform actual magic. Let's see how much it is.
Oh my god!
A 100-inch television? How the heck is that supposed to help you with YouTube?
Well, I would just buy these things just to, you know, enhance my life of living, make my life more fun and stuff. This is a top 20. You might see at the very end of the top 20 that I might go off and practically run out of ideas of stuff to talk about.
That's...
Made in heaven!
I want an Apple Watch, enough said. Most specifically, a Apple Watch Series 10, 46mm silver aluminum case with periwinkle solo loop, which will cost $430. I also made an SE model, 44 silver aluminum case with periwinkle solo loop. This time it'll cost $280. And for shits and giggles, I just made a Apple Watch with the most expensive accessories. But imagine if I actually got this type of Apple Watch. It would really be a flex. Not gonna lie.
soda porn.
You ever wonder what software I use to make my videos? Well, it's iMovie, of course. It's a pretty nifty software, but let's see if we can try and upgrade it. The Final Cut Pro. Basically, it's a souped-up iMovie. Am I being greedy? Well, I hope not. But does anyone find it weird that I haven't squashed or squished right about now? On to the next segment. The next item on our list, you have to go to hell and back to do a lightning fast demo of. Yeah, it's an Apple Vision Pro. It's a computer for your face. Baby, what you wishing for? The Galaxy Z Fold. $2,000 doesn't seem that bad for a phone that can do this, 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 this. I think that phone kind of perfectly describes who I am as a YouTuber.
W.
So, we're halfway through the entire video. But things are about to get a bit wild here. Like, for instance, let's think of some hotels we can have a good vacation to. Like, say, for instance, the Nickelodeon Hotel.
Yeah!
That's a new one. And we also can't forget about the Cartoon Network Hotel. We seem to be having a good old hotel rivalry with us. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see the price of the Nickelodeon Hotel. Huh. I honestly thought it was more expensive. God forbid the last time I looked at those prices.
No, so much nope.
Duh, I think we can afford those prices. Then I learned how to read decimals. Enough said, on to the next item. Nintendo Switch 2. So I can play Mario Kart World. Even though it takes place on an island, which I like to call the Bakuhage Island. Mario Kart World's main gimmick is...
Parkour! Michael, parkour! Parkour!
I want to live in the moment. I want to see this game's world and find all its thrills and adventures and enjoy them. I want everyone to have that freedom to do that too, even if it costs $80. You wouldn't get the opportunity if you took that chance away from yourself. I made peace with the Wii U to know there is a better way. So Nintendo, I'm willing to chalk this console up to a rocky start and let us have a do-over, if you will. And Nintendo, if you're really listening, let's say, Nintendo, that you are losing the competition in the gaming market. What does that have to do with being a good gaming corporation? Being less popular than other consoles? I mean, if the people playing on your console are having fun, that's who wins.
Rocket!
The PS5 Pro. $700 might be a bit much, but I want it so I can have a chance of playing my favorite game, Park Beyond. What's Park Beyond, you may ask? Well, I made an entire amusement park in Park Beyond. Please do not name this park Northland. It's a park without a name. Let's look at this flat ride. You seen what it just did? It just launched its passengers 50 meters into the air and down a chute into a slide, and they're perfectly okay. This is what the game likes to call impossification. And you can create so many impossified flat rides and roller coasters, like for instance Overwarped, where you can literally build a roller coaster through portals. Isn't that cool? As you can see, there's a whole world of stuff you can do in Park Beyond. You can send roller coasters through jumps, cannons, portals, springs, etc. Sure, this game has its DLC, but I think the DLC is worth it. This game is great and amazing, and I really can't wait to show you my amusement park without a name. Like, for instance, here we have this roller coaster which...
Oh!
Yeah, this game kinda crashes a lot. But at least we can talk about ideas for a sequel in another video.
Wizardo!
Back before this world went to madness and mayhem, I used to watch a YouTuber named EvanTube Raw, and they went on a Disney cruise. And I want to do that too. We have the Disney Magic, the Disney Fantasy, which is the cruise ship that EvanTube went on, and the Disney Wish. Not to be confused with the Disney movie of the same name. I honestly think it's a good movie, to be honest. Sure, you can say whatever you want about the movie, but I ain't saying that it's a bad movie. And if you ever wonder why, cute star, baby! And the Disney Wonder. And I would much rather prefer to stay in a stateroom with a view of the ocean, so I can camp out there. There is a cherry-flavored gusher, right? If that's the case, good. We're off to a good start. I think we just ran out of ideas about stuff I want to buy if I had $1 million. You can talk about why you want a MacBook in the first place. No, I'm going to save that for the end of the video. The TV's sound system! Why haven't I thought of that? Okay, we'll put one speaker here and the other speaker there, and one soundbar underneath the television. The only soundbar I can find is this Samsung soundbar, but I guess I have to stick with just that one. But at least we got this one done, which is a plus.
Derive!
A one-person sound booth, which costs, oh god. Well, I guess it's going to be worth it. Because I really want to sound like one of those professional YouTubers. And it's one of those things that will actually help me be a better YouTuber. On to the next segment. So this is that airhead girlfriend that boyfriend that interrupted me was talking about.
Yeah. So, is there like a way you can fix her? I really do not want to see her like this. I know it's a very, 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 very rare chance, but what if it's forever?
Well, it's not going to be forever, that's for sure. But the only way I can get her face unstuck is, to pop it. Did she just squeak?
I think she just did. It sounded more like a fart. I think we're all good here.
Exit!
We have officially ran out of stuff to talk about, so now here's a sneak peek of the next Astrobot episode. Well, that was a waste of time, but at least we got it done.
Birdo!
Incogni! Not sponsored, sadly. It gets your face off the internet, so you don't have to worry about people stealing your life for no reason. Is it free? No. And that's kind of sad knowing that you have to pay for safety. And we're finally done with this top 20. I can finally discuss why I want a MacBook in the first place. And this is why. Basically, I can take my MacBook anywhere I go. And when I'm at home, I can connect my MacBook to the studio display and work on it there. I can even work on it in bed. And so here's the budget version of the stuff I wanted to buy at the very beginning of this video. The MacBook Air, which is okay. The studio display, which is mid. Still expensive though, judging by the fact that we have to connect it to just a tilt adjustable stand. We would get up to $3,997, which is near 4,000, but at least it's not 10,000, right? So that's why I want a Patreon. I don't know how I can start a Patreon and, earn money off of this. And so this is it. We've reached the end of the video. Don't forget I have a dream to become one of those big YouTubers. So if you can like and subscribe, that would be a gigantic help. Please like and subscribe.